My name is Michael Lingus, and I'll be talking about my favorite game, Pikmin. Some basic knowledge about Pikmin. Pikmin is a real-time strategy and puzzle game released in 2001 for the GameCube. It was created by Shigeru Miyamoto and developed and published by Nintendo. In Pikmin, you play as Captain Omar, who crash lands on a mysterious planet. After realizing his ship's been wrecked, he uses the help of the Pikmin to help find his ship parts before his oxygen gives up in 30 days. Throughout the game, you find different types of Pikmin that have unique abilities, and also you find big, strong creatures that you have to survive and defeat in order to find more of your ship parts. Some reasons why Pikmin is one of my favorite games has to be the beautiful music, the memorable characters, and the great replayability factor it has. The beautiful music has to be how calm and relaxing it is. To just literally walking around in the game, just hearing the simple music play over and over is relaxing. To having some of the music also has a good march band beat to it because you are controlling 100 Pikmin all the time. It has a little sense that you are a marching leader. However, not every music is calming and relaxing. Some boss music in the Pikmin series is very stressful with how tense they play the drums to how much they ramp up the beat because you are watching out for all your Pikmin and the boss at the same time. Another thing I like about the Pikmin series has to be the characters, from the simple designs to how memorable they are, from B Longlegs being this giant spider-like creature to a Wollywog being a simple frog but having bloodshot red eyes that makes it very distinguishable from other creatures, to the bullboards being very simple creatures that you find around throughout the game all the time. And even your characters, from Captain Alvar just being a simple Astroneer with a little red antenna, and the Pikmin, even they are in the same shape, have unique distinguishable things from each other, from blue Pikmin having a little mouth like Gil to the yellow Pikmin having big old ears, and from the red Pikmin to having a pointy nose. Even the middle Sheargrub, a creature that's very tiny to you guys, is so memorable due to how annoying he is in the game, but also just how his purple color really shows himself off to other creatures you find in the game. Another thing I like about Pikmin has to do with the replayability factor. At the end of the game, instead of showing congratulations you beat the game, it shows you the results screen. The results screen shows you how fast you beat the game, to how many parts you got, to how many Pikmin you saved or didn't lose, to how many Pikmin you were able to make throughout the whole entire game. And that kind of encourages you to basically try to beat the game faster. Maybe see if you can beat the game in 7 to 14 days, or how many Pikmin can you risk not losing, or what if you can have how many Pikmin you can grow in the entire 30 days. Some things I wish would be better would be the better camera controls, because having it being a camera control that zooms out and zoom in isn't really that great, and an easier use of the cursor, because playing in the GameCube controller trying to be precise with a cursor while having a time limit isn't really that great. They do fix this, however, in the Wii version, where you use the Wiimote to be very precise, but in the GameCube version, it's very janky. Another thing I wish would be better would be the smarter AI of the Pikmin. Even though they are their own little species that get distracted and walk around and even trip time to time, they're kind of annoying for the fact that when you're trying to run away or trying to organize them, they get stuck in places or just get or basically they can trip over and just forget where you went, that you have to go back and try to find them in time. But other than those bad features, I think it's a great game. I think a lot of casual players might like it, just to walk around the planet and try to see if you can find your ship parts fast enough while controlling this whole huge army. And I think people who like speedrunning or people who like having challenge to themselves with the fact of how much Pikmin you can risk not losing, to how many Pikmin you can grow, or how fast you can beat the game. And that's the reason why I like the Pikmin series to this day.